Yeah. 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 Time to flex. I'm at the chops. Play my golden play. Market maker snipe. Stop me out today. Sweating bullets, but I'm back with a grin. More files won't hunt me. I'm cashing that win. From the couch to the throne, I'm dodging their tricks. Turn a loss to a lab. Now I'm stacking them bricks. Stop hunt survivor. I'm breaking this scheme. Fuck you moves. Living the dream. Plans on lock. I'm rising above. Stop hunt survivor. Showing my love. Set the entry tight. They pulled the rug quick. Lost my shirt, but my swag is still thick. Drove past the bank, flipped him the bird. More falls can't touch me. I've learned every word. Late night grind, now I'm flexing the glow. Turn the trap to a trap. Watch my money flow. Stop hunt survivor. I'm breaking this scheme. Fuck you moves. Living the dream. Plans on lock. I'm rising above. Stop hunt survivor. Show my love. Since stabs hit, I'm dancing on their grave. Drum roll loud, I'm the king they can't save. More falls tremble, my plans too tight. Swagger so fresh, I'm owning the night. Stop hunt survivor. I'm breaking their scheme. Fuck you moves. Living the dream. Plans on lock. I'm rising above. Stop hunt survivor. Showing my love. Survive. Yeah. Yeah. Survive. Yeah. Survive. Yeah. Survive. Yeah, let's roll. I sketched the charts, plotted my big move. Market maker snipe, let me in the groove. Sweat drip hard, but I'm smiling through. More falls won't catch me. I'm switching the view. Side hustle flop, but I'm back on track. Turn a loss to a win. Now I'm leading the pack. The plan's tight. I'm dripping with flair. Outsmart the game. I'm the king of the air. Survive the hunt. I'm shattering their traps. Season the day. No more setbacks. Locking my plan. I'm blazing the fight. Survive the hunt. I'm still in the light. Too smooth. I dodged that tip. A friend's wild bet. Market makers trip. Now I'm cashing the set. Late night grind. Turn to a victory lap. More falls can't touch me. I'm setting the trap. Boss laughed once. Now he's calling my name. Wealth's my crown. Fueling the flame. Survive the hunt. I'm shattering their traps. Season the day. No more setbacks. Locking my plans. I'm blazing the fight. Survive the hunt. I'm still in the light. Survive. Shine. Yeah. Stop hunt. Stop hunt. Stop hunt.
We'll be beginning very shortly here. waiting for a few more people to trickle in. Until then, enjoy some of the new music. First song was released today. Should be showing up. These have not been released.
Chips from the bull run go, flip the gas station gig to a millionaire show. Debt collectors ducking when I flash the cash. Fuck your money hitting like a lightning crash. Roll the dice on altcoins, now I'm sitting pretty. Turned a ramen night into a steak city. Bull run bragging rights, I'm cashing that check. Fuck your money loud, no more neck in a wreck. When stack high, dreams blast off the line. From the grinder overtime, clocking double shifts, to popping champagne, sipping on the lifts. Landlord's eviction note, tore it to shreds. Now I'm buying a building, sleeping in my bed. Crypto moon, I'm the king of the spree. Celebrating wins, yeah, the world's with me. Bull run, bragging rights, I'm cashing that check. Fuck your money loud, no more neck in a wreck. When stack high, dreams blast off the line. Boy, I'm bragging rights, this wealth is mine. Horns play, the party's in play. Jazzy vibes hit, watch the doubters sway. Drum roll out, I'm the boss of the beat. Fuck you, money flows where the broke ones eat. Bull run, bragging rights, I'm cashing that check. Yeah. Fuck you, money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Going stack high, dreams blast off the line. Boy, I'm bragging rights, this wealth is mine. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I clocked out that retail, hell, now I'm ballin' supreme. Altcoins stacking like a boss a dream. And headers drop, flipped it to a matching glove. Fuck you, money flashing, watch the haters choke. Drove past the old crew, they gasping in the dust. Bull run wins, got me flexing with thrust. The grind paid off, I'm dripping in the sauce. Lust for the cash, yeah, I'm the winning force. Drop the bragging rights, I'm cashing that flame. Fuck you, money loud, rewriting the game. Goals hit hard, dreams soar to the sky. Drop the bragging rights, watch the doubters cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our show, but before we do, there is one thing that we must get out of the way. And that is to clear the air of all the negativity, all those little nasty little degen thoughts that come in there telling us we're not good enough, we don't deserve this, we're making the mistakes, we're not good enough to figure this out, you're doing the wrong thing, oh, I'm scared, I don't know what to do, all those doubtful things telling you can't do this. Let's clear them out of the way because you got this, baby. And to do that, we bring out a little magical tool that God has blessed us with called the Magical Cowbell. Let the ringing of the cowbell begin. And besides, this song needs a little bit of cowbell. Makes it better. Can't find a good cowbell player anywhere these days. Words of wisdom. You can take the advice now, or you can learn it for yourself. The market will teach you everything you need to know. It can just get expensive if you go that route. Apparently it's hip-hop night here at Road Dog Crypto.
Let's go. Bull run time. I'm stacking chips from the bull run glow. Flip the gas station gig to a millionaire show. Debt collectors ducking when I flash the cash. Fuck you money hitting like a lightning crash. Roll the dice on altcoins, now I'm sitting pretty. Turned a ramen night into a steak city. Bull run bragging rights. I'm cashing that check. Fuck you money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Win stack high, dreams blast off the line. Bull run bragging rights. This wealth is mine. From the grind to overtime, clocking double shifts to pop a champagne, sipping on the lifts. Landlord's eviction, no tour with the shreds. Now I'm buying the building, sleeping in my bed. Crypto moon, I'm the king of the spree. Celebrating wins, yeah, the world's with me. Bull run bragging rights. I'm cashing that check. Fuck you money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Win stack high, dreams blast off the line. Bull run bragging rights. This wealth is mine. Horns blare, the party's in play. Jazzy vibes here, watch the data sway. Drum roll loud, I'm the boss of the beat. Fuck you money flows where the broke ones eat. Bull run bragging rights. I'm cashing that check. Fuck you money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Win stack high, dreams blast off the line. Bull run bragging rights. This wealth is mine. Run! Paid today! Yeah! Bull run, 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 run.
For those of you out there that are hitting that like button, I just say thank you very much.
We're in the wrong room, Sean. We're in the wrong room, baby. This ain't the lounge. There we are. Just had to let the smoke clear. Welcome to the impromptu daytime stream. I just kind of throw these out usually in the afternoon whenever I see something or... Well, I saw a little something and I'm feeling a little bit bored today too. But I thought this would be a good time to start stalking some altcoins. See if there are any that are ready to pick some harvest, pick some berries, get paid, or if there's any that we're ready to kind of plant some seeds into. Watch that little sucker start growing over these next weeks, which could be possible. But first, I mean, Bitcoin is not out of the woods yet. It's nice over the last few minutes. I'm on the 15-minute time frame here. We started to get a breakout, a possible breakout going here, depending on how you want to draw your trend lines and do it. We got 2 touches, 3 touches, count that area. So she's valid. We can bring it down here a little tighter and we got enough touches. It's a valid line, a valid breakout that maybe we can do something. There's a little bit of volume down here. I can't really see it because we got these little freaking stuff here. Take it off, put it on there. They should put it somewhere else beside under my volume candle, man. That's all I'm saying. You guys can't see it because of the banana, I guess. But here we are. Possible breakout. What we need to do is take out this little high over here at 115.6. But what we really need to do is get the hell above 118. We gotta get up here, and I expect that to happen today. I mean, I don't know that it's going to happen today, but we need to see it happen today. There is bearish news here. There's still a mixed sentiment in this market. Some people are bullish, especially since we got the bounce here, and some people are just way, it's happening now. And it may be, it could be. We're on this magical red line here that could give us gains that are in Valhalla, finally experiencing the banana zone. We could be. We're set up to go either way, and that's where the market lovers love to kind of test us. A lot of people were selling and getting out. A lot of people got stopped out. I was one that got stopped out of a position, a pretty large position that was in drawdown, by the way. But I did put a stop loss as a safety point, and apparently too gosh darn close. You're hearing some stop loss songs now. As I vent my frustration, that little wick got me. I was too close, but you know. Should have been in that much drawdown anyway, so shame on me. Lesson learned. Now at least I can be in profit a lot quicker, a lot easier, and actually I believe I am right now. Just trying to slowly work on me an entry over here to play this little game again. So it looked like we were going to come lower. We lost this 0.5 Fibonacci area. That was where we kind of looking for it to come down and retest our high here. Come down and retest that area, and we did, and we dropped it a little bit below it, and then of course losing a line as soon as levels are lost or perceived to be lost, or just when they're starting to get lost. Here at YouTube, we like to just like put out all these videos and you know, flip everything the sentiment bearish, just so you know, I guess we can be the first ones to be bearish. I don't know. I mean, these are just things that you see, and if you're not aware of that, then you know you can fall for the influence, and it's easy to be an influence. Some people just might be on here trying to give their opinion and information, not trying to influence you, but still, whatever you see, it works on you, okay? That's just how this works. I guess that's why they call YouTube people influencers, because I know sometimes I watch somebody doing TA and I'm like, yeah, I want to bite right now. Okay. So it's really easy. It's easy. Or, no, you are right. We are getting ready. I need to sell everything right now, because if it does what you says it's going to do, oh man, this is horrible. I don't want to do that. Let me sell it all. I'll get back. You know, we can make some stupid decisions. It's easy. Whether you're, especially if you're new to the market, and even if you've been here for a while, man, I'm saying. So I think it's very important for us as YouTube content creators in this space, especially doing what we do on the charts, try to avoid all that emotionally driven language and all that overconfident bravado, because it wrecks people, right? But the creators, you know, you'll see them, they'll flip and flop on the dime, man. The ones that were bullish AF over here are telling everybody today that this was unsustainable, wasn't going to do it. You should have known. If you've been following them, you would have caught that and be down here and know that it was coming down. But you know, as crazy as it is, I mean, when I see this stuff, I just got to clip it sometimes. I did that. I'm not going to go through the whole clip or anything here, but I'll put it in the vanity wall. There was the clip of them saying that, and here was that person actually, flag to the upside, targets 20,000. Don't doubt me. I will get pissed at you. It's the same person that was shorting the bottom here, and then somebody, one of their I think members or something, he dogged them. You know, they're saying, that's going to be my bottom call, seeing you short the bottom, because you don't short support, right? That's the general rule, which was being cardinally broken and encouraged there at that time. Can't get pissed at people saying that, and it was a bottom signal. It was. They were saying, everybody was looking at this shoulder, head and shoulder, and I'm like, not anybody that knows what the hell they're doing, because that's a top pattern at a bottom. We don't play them suckers. Shoot, every time I've seen them, almost every time I've seen them, they've had about similar results, man. They don't go to the bottom because it's not there, man. So there's some confusions on what's a top pattern and a bottom pattern and where to apply them for some of these bigger YouTubers, and I'm just astonished by that. Not trying to bitch, but hey, man, I just feel bad for the new people that don't know yet. Anyway, I'm not here to bitch. You got 19 people hanging now. Let me come over and say hello to everybody. So we're getting a retest of this line. You started saying hello to everybody. I know. We need to make sure this. So they are playing games today, and I guess before I say hello to everybody, let me just point out what I'm looking for Bitcoin. Here is the warning sign that we do have. There are bearish warning signs, and we got to negate them. It's happened before. We've seen this before, man. This little shape over here on our MACD. This is our little turtle pattern. It looks like a snapping turtle, and if he closes them jaws, it's going to hurt. I can promise you, by closing the jaws, I mean if this blue line starts crossing that red line on this weekly time frame, we're going to get bit. I'm convinced of it. Every time. This is one of my biggest trading rules is follow what the MACD says. It's a lagging indicator. It will tell you a little bit later than what you need to know, but it will tell you when everybody else is telling you something different. Your ass needs to be out of the market, and I've showed this before. If you draw a line and you look at what happened with price action, it was marking a damn good time to be out of the market. I don't want to go through that, especially here at this last area, this last section of the bull run. Doesn't make a gosh darn bit of sense to be implying that this might be another top. There is some bearish divergence right there, just between these guys and these guys. I'm going to go ahead and peek the teep. Peek the teep. Put the peak right here on that histogram. That's not where it crossed, but that's where we're peaking. So if I'm looking for bearish divergence, I want to see what's happening in price action. We should start seeing the price went up and the indicators coming down. And yeah, see, going up and the indicators. We got the bearish divergence, not just there, but on the RSI. And people are peeping that out. There's also some bigger signs over here. Even Market Cipher giving us the red dot, not just on the weekly, but also on the 2-week. So what a conundrum that we find ourselves in, but today should be the day we kind of figure that out. On the plus side, you know, when the big boys were leaving the market over here on the daily chart, got to put the Christmas tree candles on over here. We should be able to see this. Is that what? No, that's not it. Is it? No. There should be a gap over here on micro Bitcoin futures. All right, there is. We haven't. This one hasn't kicked back up. This is where we left off on micro Bitcoin futures. This is where we close at 116.9. So when we do open back up tonight, if we're not up here, say if we're here, like at 114 or wherever, that's where we're at right now, about right here. This is where we're at. We got a gap right now, right through here. So there is a chance that tonight they'll come up and close that. We still got some resistance areas and could roll over, and things could still get hairy. I'm just saying. So we've got a lot of stuff to work through, and the only thing in my mind that's going to negate what we're seeing here on the weekly MACD is a strong move today and tomorrow, where we come back and we get back above these trend lines. I want to switch it over to my regular candles here and come to one of our current charts here. So I'm looking for a strong move, because getting rejected at 117, not making it back up here, I don't see how that's going to be enough to get our MACD to turn over. You would have thought we would have seen a little bit more from the strong move that we had, that strong bounce, right? Maybe it's not playing out yet. Maybe it needs to have, you know, this week candle close for it to see. But we got to start seeing this thing come up, or else if we keep seeing this lean over, start to cross, histogram start to go over, and then start to flip into the red, man, that's not going to be good for altcoins or Bitcoin. However, contrary to this, we talked about last night, when we're looking at altcoins, we'll go to the others chart. Here on the weekly, I mean, it's still pretty strong there. They're getting weak. It's getting weak. It's showing some weakness here, but for the biggest part, most of our indicators are kind of cool. Like they still might be able to squeeze out a little bit, at least until Bitcoin decides to dump on us, or if it doesn't dump, maybe they can keep going. Seeing some money flow starting to come up a little bit on the weekly. Might be pausing to roll over. We don't know. I'll come down to the 3-day. That's a little. 3-day is giving us some good signs here as our indicators for others, meaning our altcoins. And we got the green dot buy signal. Everything looks good here. All the little separate indicators piled into this big one giant glob of colors. They're all looking bullish here on the 3-day. If that can confirm, and I don't see why it wouldn't, as bullish as everything looks going into green, money flow is the strongest indicator over here, in my personal opinion. It should, according to this, be a pretty interesting week for altcoins. At least the first half, right? See, let's bullish AF, man, doing everything that I want to see her do over here. Above the 9, I can't talk bad about it. I'm going to the daily over here, above the 9 moving average. Altcoins are looking kind of sweet and juicy, like they're trying to go up, and Bitcoin looking like it's about ready to dump, and those two don't mix together. I'm just saying. Not on that weekly time frame. So the altcoins need to drag Bitcoin's happy little ass back up to $120,000, and I think that could happen. There are some if I don't know, according to some GAN theory stuff that I've been trying to track and everything, this period between August 22nd through the 24th is supposed to be a little bit iffy with a possible little flash crashy thing, but we bounce back according to GAN analysis. This could be a very good week, and September could be really profitable if that stuff. So we're just eyeballing it. I'm not a GAN trader. I would love to be. That man knew things that, geez, I think he had a crystal ball. But here we are with others on the 4 hour, and things are looking good. So altcoins have been moving, folks, and we want to get in on this, or at least take profits where we need to. Nice trend line, I gotta say right there. Let me come over and say hello to everybody before I start chasing squirrels and altcoins, because we're going to try. The goal is to get on the daily chart, maybe the 4 hour, and then see where they are, gauge them, and see if there might be a possible trade setup, or if there's a possible profit taking targets for things that we might already be in. That's all I'm trying to do today. See if I'm getting paid or getting laid, and whichever it is, laying that seed to harvest later is what I meant there. You said it on the Lord's Day. You are correct. Look at this for total 3. I just like pointing out breakouts. I'm a diagonal kind of trend line kind of guy, and I like them little suckers that break out. Ooh, baby. We got another little strong trend line forming right here on others. Total 3 is another measure for these little guys. And we need to turn this music down, don't we? Oh, this is total. We need total. Where'd total 3 go? We gotta quickly look at it. If I can find it here, total 3. That's what a lot of us look at. Now, we are at this area of rejection for total 3, so let's keep that in mind. That kind of hints that maybe we get a little pump up and then they slam us down a little bit as we try to figure out if we want to keep going higher or take a deeper pullback. We got that, but shoot, remember 3 day had it gives us hope that we can come up here. These are the areas right here, and let me go to regular candles. We can kind of see we're in there. We're in there like swimwear, right above the 786. So she should be getting rejected, or has a strong possibility of getting rejected. She said, no, I don't like that target. I'm going to try to go for these guys over here at 1.19. I think 1.11 trillion could be coming into the picture here. But if we can blast through this, our new higher highs could be around $113 trillion, and I don't think we've been there before. And I want to see what that feel like. I'm just saying, pump my bags, baby. They've been depleted so bad. Hard to believe you're up this bad. You're much, and my bags are still down, and they were bigger when you were way down here. Something is askew there. Something is amiss. All right, we're finally going to make it over to the chat. Talk to the 20 people hanging out with me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you don't mind, if you haven't already, I mean, I don't like to be the one to ask, so... Oh, crap. Is that how it works?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Sometimes he sneaks up on me. Maybe flip this over to the top chat, or the live chat there, so we can make sure we get all the comments. We got Bullish on Parade that's being first, man. Congratulations. I think I got clappy hands on this screen. Well, Ave Medina hanging out here. Seconds and seconds wearing sequins successfully. Yeah, me too. Sequins. All right. Wearing our Sunday best. For Jesus. Bullish on Parade. Duality C. Good to see you guys. Glad to have you. Dylan VA. Who else we got? We got White Wolf. How you doing, White Wolf? Brackers Adventures says, please don't buy green candles, folks. I agree. They will slap you on the behind. White Wolf, do you like the music? There's some new songs in the intro, and even on this playlist that I'm playing right now, we're listening to the hip hop songs today. King Hell, good to see you here. Random Trader says, thank you for the update. Well, you're welcome. I'd like to come in and do some updates. There's some other things I need to be doing, maybe some little videos or something like that, but I just feel like I get better stuff going here on these live streams, seeing stuff in real time, what's happening, up to the minute things, and whatever I do in videos, and they just get looked over a lot. Gan is my cousin, says Ave. Gan was a beast. Al Jr. says gobble gobble and happy Sunday, mofo. Urs, Puff Puff Pass, and LFG. Damn it. Aaron T, do you think alts will ever see 2021 highs again? Hopefully, cross our fingers, some of them will and go higher. That's what we always hope. They just got enough weight behind the project that it can actually make consecutive higher highs each cycle, but we haven't been seeing that. They've all been dropping off because Bitcoin truly is king. You know, altcoins came about, really, most of them, they were just a way to sidetrack people. Oh, here's something, and just gradually take that money and put it into Bitcoin. It was a way to grow Bitcoin. And, you know, then they started gaining some technology, and Ethereum really changed everything. Up to then, everything was basically some kind of clone or some kind of Frankenstein version of Bitcoin. And then Ethereum changed the game with smart contracts, and then, of course, you got all the copies of Ethereum. Or variations for contracts. I couldn't wrap my mind around what smart contracts were or what could do. I was having trouble with that at that time, and ecosystems. I was just like Bitcoin and all these other coins. It's been an interesting journey here, but over the time we got so saturated, it's hard to imagine that we could. All the money that would take for all those coins to see their highs isn't really feasible. So there's going to be some that do and some that do not. And sadly, most of these altcoins that we're really bullish on will just kind of dwindle away and slowly die. I would like to present Polkadot as a possible example, because ever since last bull market, ain't been nothing there. Bigger, better things that come along. Other partnerships and deals were made, and Polkadot just trying to catch up. Is Trump Elvis? Thank you very much. Maybe. Thank you very. I don't know. Good question. I agree. Good question. Smelvis. Abe says total crypto market caps keep smacking his head 4 trillion. Do you see a breakout? I haven't looked at that one in a while, but it looked like there was some hope over there. It'd be cool if we can get up to 13 trillion on total. So there's several different total indices here, calculating different things, but the actual total, which there it is at 3.96 trillion right now. Yeah, that. So we've had a target at 411, and we've gotten up there before just a little bit. 415 looks like. And I like this next target there of 4.58, and even up here to 5 trillion is where I've got a Fibonacci AB equals CD target. And probably best to zoom out on this. And, you know, we looked at the altcoin total threes and it looks bullish, and then we looked at Bitcoin and it looks bearish, and my mouse just froze up again. Do I need a new battery? I thought I just replaced you, man. We're having technical difficulties here. Shocker. Here on the daily, total 3 has had a confirmed buy signal here for, well, now it's confirmed we're a day after. Stochastics kind of got a little hiccup if that happens. They're going to create drama somewhere on that leg up. That's just part of it. They try to get it out as soon as you can, then maybe we have a easier ride up. I want to zoom out a little bit. I want to walk it up. 3-day coming off of a, ooh. MACD, what are you doing? MACD's playing around. It's a little bit of a shallow. There's a little bit of a curve to it, so that's one thing that I look at when they're crossing. I don't think it's going to be as bad as what it could be. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, weekly is the big thing. Weekly still looks okay, but she's starting to get a little bit tired there on total. These are kind of some important things I like to look at. 4 hour, what are you doing? 4 hour, trying to do some duck licks because we're getting that little buy signal green dot going on here. RSI over here is trying to do a little, ooh, you curving. You curving. I don't normally look for parabolic activity here, but we clearly got some curves going on the RSI 4-hour for total. So what I'm hoping for is that either, in a few hours when CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, opens up, I think it's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about 2 hours, hour and a half. We should start seeing, I think we're starting to see some of the front running of that right now, and it's showing to be bullish. Let's hope that sticks, and then see what happens. Again, there could be a gap that they go fill, and after they fill that gap, I don't know, will they keep going forward with everything? Total looks okay. It looks a lot more promising than Bitcoin at the moment. But if we can we got to get a big, huge move out of Bitcoin, and that will help total go up too. And I guess one of the things that we also need to look at is this guy. And you don't have my line on here. Why don't you have my line on here? So this area about 4.9 on this USDC, this is stablecoin dominance, basically Tether and USDC, the future CBC of the world that nobody's figured out yet. I'll have to get away from it at some point. Anyway, we broke a possible trend line that had a bear trap. You could say there's another trend line to be broken. Or have you done it already? Working on it? Yeah, you hadn't really, I don't know. You make either argument. There's some support through here. We need to see this continue to fall, meaning that people will be selling out of the stable coins and going into, especially Bitcoin. We need Bitcoin to do something good. And I'm wondering, does that mean that we need Bitcoin dominance to start creeping back up and to turn around? If we see that happen, then our altcoins are going to get blitzed. Now, a lot of people calling this an altcoin season, and I think it's a nice little rally, maybe possibly a mini altcoin season. It's nothing like a full-on altcoin season. December was more of an altcoin season than what we got here. Back a year ago, I guess this was a year ago. No, this was December. Back a year ago, or was it? Yeah. Shoot, I can't even find you. Back in December when altcoins ran up all crazy, was more like an altcoin season, or back in March, spring last year. Was more of an altcoin season than even December or now, and we got Bitcoin dominance just tanking here. So these moving averages are still very strong here on the daily, and it looks like we're just testing them, that we kind of bounce back up and just come back and get back on the happy little program. That's what I'm seeing. I don't see anybody else agree with that, but that's what I see, and that's what my moving averages are telling me. And I trust my moving averages. But it is good that we broke a trend line, and maybe we can come up and roll over and go deeper. And if we do, that should help our altcoins along. But you can see, even with all this, altcoins still got beat up. Every time that this one goes up, altcoins tank, man. They tank. So I'll try to take profits a little bit more often and a little bit more on my altcoins whenever they start giving it. And it seems to work a little bit better, so I don't stress out at night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we come down and watch Bitcoin dominance on the 4-hour continue to drop down, so got a red dot. So total 3 and total and all that's giving us a buy signal here on the 4-hour. Bitcoin dominance is giving us a sell signal for it, so meaning it's going to tank. Altcoins should start popping off right now. Should start seeing some good happening here in the very hour. We've already went up 0.5% since I last looked at it. On the daily, we should start getting into the green. It's happening now, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be playing their games. This is not the time to buy flags, just like our friend Brackets Adventure says. But it is time, if you find a flag and you got some of that coin, it's a good time to be taking some profits, I'm saying. What the altcoins give, the market takes away. And I'm going to come to the daily, and we're going to start looking at some altcoins. We're going to take a look at some of them that are popping up pretty good. Might not have expected this, but Neon, that little Solana, you're not it. $25. I was like, what? You can't be it. There it is. Neon. One of those Solana plays that was down in the dirt, 9 cents, got all the way down to 8 cents. Well, it's 20 cents at the moment after peaking out over here at almost 25 cents. Those little ideas that we talk about in here where you can take a Fibonacci and like from your last high, and maybe you can even do it here and get a different set of readings, but yeah, you can set orders through here and just buy down here, and as that went up, you get paid. Yeah, because you never know when these little spikes are going to happen, and when they do happen, they tend to come right the freak back down. That's what's sad about this particular coin. I'm going to quickly just grab this little guy here and see that we still might have a little ways to go here today before we hit our head there. There might be another target at 38, but that might be a little presumptuous. Maybe that'll be next week or something if things go bullish, or maybe it'll be next month if things just kind of don't. Anyway, right here we are, and I would be looking back toward these moving averages. That's always a good sign when they're all bunched up together. They're trying to cross, but we're getting so far away from them. We got a big gap there. They usually like to come back and talk to them one more time, and that brings us back down to about a 50% drop there from 20 cents down here to about 10 or 11 again. Could see that happen. I'd be looking out for something like that. If you're in it, this is a good time to take profits if you were accumulating here. If you're in drawdown from up here, well, you know, hang on, baby. Be patient. Maybe 38 cents will get here and you can recover. We looked at KuCoin a few weeks ago. Haven't looked at it since, but clearly today she's having a field day. $3.38 here on our yeah. See that nice little pre-rising malleus? Some people call it inverted head and shoulder. It really doesn't matter. Basically, it's a bottom pattern and it fits into a channel. I share this because it's just an easier way to look at it. And you get the same measure moves. It's just like you do not sit here fussing on what kind of bottom pattern it is, because they all going to be about the same if you take your measurements. I'm just saying, pattern trading can get kind of silly sometimes. If you keep it simple, you can get all the patterns and some to fit within some very basic shapes. Now, why can I not get you over here? Why can I? There you are, $4.03 target. Targeto. That's a measure move. I better label it, or else I'll freak out if I ever come back over here and wonder what the hell was that. Of course, in my personal opinion, I'm more of a fib guy, and I can go from this November 24, is it? December 24 high. Ooh, see, we got past, this is the zone. Remember, with swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Anything below the 236 is, man, I wish I'd bought something down here. It doesn't feel like it when you pull it. It's hard to tell you, I don't want to buy here. No. Well, it's too high. I don't want to do it. No. But then after we leave that zone, it's like, damn, that turkey was right. I do wish I'd bought some more of this when it was $2, because I could be selling it right now when it's $3, going to $3.65, or going up here to $4.14, where 618 Fibonacci is. And that is the beauty of my fib strategy. I don't see anybody else explain it that way. It makes so much sense to me. It's so easy, so simple, works on everything. Doesn't matter what time frame you're on, you're going from top to bottoms here. Preferably on bigger moves, right? There's still a bigger scenario for this. It starts getting us up to some crazier numbers, believe it or not, for KuCoin. I'm just saying, right now we're just playing with what we got from where we were in December to there. And hey, KuCoin, you're doing some stuff, baby. I gotta say, shout out to you. Keep it up. Now, she may come down and retest the breakout area that we got. That little trend line that we just kind of throw on there from the middle of nowhere. We can bring her down a little bit to where we got more touches. Alright, you could pull a fib, look for the 5.0 area, but somewhere right around 283 is where it could be coming back from here. A nice little pullback would take you down a sad 17-18%, but look from where we were down here. So when we're down here, man, How would you play that, Road Dog? I'm looking at this. Anywhere close to the bottom of here is a buy area for me because you got the best risk-reward ratio and you're in the bottom of a trend line that's been established, and your third touch or in or around that area is usually gold. All right? Usually, not always. These are rules of thumbs. They can be broken. You can break a thumb with the thumb screw. This is a more conservative line here, trend line here, broke out, retested that. Right there was a buy spot. So imagine if you got in around 218 just by looking at that, or got down here at the bottom, that'd be juicy. But just to say you got the breakout, you missed the bottom, but hey, you saw the breakout of the retest of it. Right now you would be up 50%. If you put $1,000 in this, you would be up, but what, 15? You'd have 1,500. Put 100, you'd have 150 right now. That's just on spot. That's just kind of how it works. All right, so that was doing good, and then we've looked at Prime before, and I believe it's also having a good day. It's about damn time. Coinbase. This one would be the best, but I don't have volume. Let's see what. Gate.io might be good. Let's see what we got on Gate.io for Prime. So she's having a good day, but after she's come down, a nice rounding shape coming down here on the bottoms, and rounded bottoms pay the bills is what they say. We don't have the bottoms over here. 26 people hanging out with me. I appreciate it. So when I'm looking at rounded bottoms, one of the things I'm looking for is a squeeze, where we start coming down and price starts squeezing down, and then there's the expansion phase. Yes, I'm Lordis. And that could be where we're on now. And a lot of times it is one of them bearish megaphone patterns, which turns out to be one of the funnest things to play ever. We just kind of keep making the higher highs and higher lows within here, and the highs just keep getting higher. It's got some good growth possibilities there. So this one was down at $2, and now it's not. It's at $2.37. Still, when you look at the bigger scope of things for these kind of situations, finding this or any other coin in that area, oh, you got some resistance. Pull that out. We know we're going to bump our head around here about $8, $9 if we get up there anytime soon. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Look at this juicy little red line. See what it does when we put it over here. Take it in. What does it identify? Well, it identifies this area that we found as support a couple of times. That's going to be some heavy resistance right there. 587. Excellent target to work for down here, because in the bigger picture of things, as we displayed earlier on another chart, when price does start getting up these areas, you're like, man, I wish I'd bought more when we were down here below $5. Well, you know, you can apply this and scale it down to this last high right here. Pull that high to low, and looky here, man. Same thing applies here within this section, right? Boom. We're in the, man, I wish I'd bought more when it was down here. Some people might be seeing some kind of Adam and Eve formation falling. This one's got 2 double teats instead of 1. I don't know what's going on. Adam and Eve being kind of freaky lately. Something in that apple that's just got them doing some wild stuff. But anyway, you look like we could be getting a little breakout. Remember, it does go kind of zigzaggy here, but it usually makes higher highs, whatever. Prime, I've got some of this. I may want to be adding to my bag since she's on the low, looking like she might be trying to do something here. Bullish divergence coming in on our momentum wave and on our RSI here on the daily. This is the 4-hour chart. What you're looking for? Why aren't you post? I need to post these. I'm looking at all these and I'm not posting them for the group. That's what the group's there for. So we'll go from this one to this one down here, and we're going to be looking. I want something juicy, baby. Give me something juicy. The only thing worth it to me is these targets. Everything else is just playing around unless you're trying to do something. Well, hit her head around 290, and there can be a play there if you want to get some leverage and things like that. But I know a lot of people will be looking at the 618 and probably want to do that too. I'll put it on there. But my personal opinion, the sweet ones to target, it's going to be definitely the 786. With the bonus target of an 886, because you don't know if that's going to hit or not. I'll take you there, Phoebe Zoffy. And from this breakout area up to there's 50% gains. From this breakout area We said from this breakout area to our next target is 74% gains. That'd be 415. 364. This is Prime, Echelon Prime 4-hour chart. Guess I should put what price that we're at right now. All right, we're going to copy this little guy. Copy that image. We're going to come over here to our trade setups. Say Chris has been posting over here. Cool. Nice. That's a nice schematic. I didn't post it, but it looked like a nice one to go by. I like it when people are posting their ideas over there too. It's a community for sharing. This is Prime. I think it's Echelon. This is a 4-hour swing idea. I've never had anybody to ask me the details on how to enter and all this stuff, and I think most people are familiar with reading at least chart targets and things like that. So I'm not going to sit here and type a lot on here. So we'll just post that idea over there. While I'm doing this and I'm thinking about it, because I often forget, I'm going to put my marker in the chat. Should be a marker popping up, and if you got a coin request, if you can post it there, post the ticker there, when I come back to the chat, I can look there and then I can put it on my list. Until then, I'm just going to carry on with what I got and take a look at Zora. Preferably on, yeah, this will work, 4-hour. Because, look at that. She came down here, messed off the 4-hour 200 moving average and started going. That was around a little bit below. I had a target right around 9 cents. It went to 8 cents. You suck, road dog. She actually came down to our point. Oh, this one's going to be wild, man. Or this one can be wild. This one can get to some tricky places. I don't even know if I got my... Do you? Oh, man. Come on, man. Don't do me this way, man. Come on, now. I don't got my extensions on there I can use. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got you, baby. I got you. Ha! Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And right here. This one could get very interesting. I don't know about 32 cents right now. That one's just kind of up there, more of a test target right there. But this one right here, 23 cents. Yes, this one at the 2. One at the 2. What? And definitely, I'm putting you blue. I'm really watching this 1.5 area right here at 18.4. I got all kinds of good targets off of one of these little 0.5 deals, because they can be full of surprises for some reason. Nice little bear trap idea. Got back into the pattern. Should be a strong move to start going towards 16 cents on Zora. I look, if you're in it, look for some higher highs, because we already made some higher lows. And we'll turn on Elliot to see what... Oh, you suck, Elliot. I ain't buying that. You suck, Elliot. I disagree with you, Elliot. Elliot says she's trying to fake us out, do a B, then come all the way down here. This is why I don't hang out with Elliot. This is why you didn't go on vacation with me last year, Elliot. It's because you talk about all this stupid stuff. You just don't want Zora to go up at all, do you, Elliot? I gotta tell you, the moving averages say something different, and so does Ichimoku Cloud, Elliot. Sometimes I argue with Elliot. I don't know. Sometimes he's cool to be around, but when he starts getting like this, when he just has a bad day and just thinks everything's going to hell, I don't know. I mean, if you want to believe Elliot, that's fine, but I mean, look at this little wimpy ass one. Why can't this be the one too, and this be working on a big 3, 4, 5. See, oh my God, he sucked me in. This is why we don't hang around Elliot. We only take him at little sections. You only need 2 minutes. You can't tolerate any more than 2 minutes of Elliot, else he will suck you into it. And then you're saying you're going to spend 3 hours debating wave concepts. That has been my experience with Elliot Wave. And then by the time you kind of figure it out, you've already missed the move because, oh damn, we were arguing about it and we didn't take action. May not be your experience, but that's typically what I see going on with Elliot Wave a lot. All right, so Tars AI, what are you doing now? What's going on with you? Where's it? Mexi should be good. What's going on with you? You're retesting 618 Fibonacci area? Are ya? We gotta zoom out. Man, did I forget to post something again? I suck at posting things. Be cool if we could reclaim that. Was it, how accurate is this pull here? This tune. Yeah, well, are you old news, new news? Oh, we had some. Oh, updated. You know, we never updated you. According to this, you're below it. Okay. And you, okay, you 786 just, okay, that's acceptable. That's totally acceptable. So we got the last time I looked at Tars AI was somewhere over here and it was based on this move. Since then we got a higher high, so we had to update things just right there. Always be updating, always be updating. Nice little W formation forming at 786 fib retracement. Nice known bottom pattern. Draw a top trend line down here. Identifies what this tells me. We got a breakout. We came back, retested it, working on a bump and run. Clear this, confirm the double bottom at 8.2 cents right here. Then we can start looking at these guys and probably, well, I mean, even up to 20 cents there. We can get some more refined targets if we want to take our fib pull over here. But I'm still leaning very, very heavy for this area here. Might see something a little front running a little bit there at 12 cents. Might be a little something. It may only get up there and then pull back and then try to work through here. Maybe even just blast through here. It did several times. It may not get rejected here, but that is still one of our main targets. This below this line is I wish I had bought some when it was below 13 cents. That's what the area we're in right now is. Just saying. All right, Taz AI. I guess I'll post this just to show the gains. That's an 89% gains up there to that target. Imagine what it'd be like if we get up to 20. When I'm playing these, when they're down here, I'm not looking to sell out real quick. I might be looking to moonbag it if I want to. That means taking out my collateral if it does like a 2x or a little bit more. But I'm basically, there's more gains to be held, right? I mean, the money, you're leaving money on the table if you get all of it out too soon. My personal opinion, but hey, do you? Some people like to get in, get out. Some people like to hold on too long. Sometimes I do that. Some people like to hold on for a little while and see that money go up. And so if you can peel off a little bit as it's going up to much bigger prices, man, you just gotta, it's one of the neatest checking accounts with interest ever. I'm just saying. All right, we're gonna copy this image. This is Tars AI, TAI. On the daily, so it's a swing trade. TAI, Tars AI, swing targets. All right, let me come over to the chat real quick. See you guys. Don't know how long we'll be streaming tonight or today. We'll be back again tonight at 10:30. Aaron T says alts from them seem like means forgotten. Also to look at if you get bored. Let me write some of these down here. You got PET. I got VeChain. I like that. Zilliqa. Zilliqa was really hot at one point last cycle. That was one of my bigger plays last cycle. Obviously, says Bitcoin dominance is touching Lucy. I never know what she's going to do. She's devious. Aaron T says December was an alt bull fake out. And didn't last. Harlem fashions when all-time high coins going to run. Well, it's all going to depend, on my opinion, on what Bitcoin does this weekend. We don't keep that bearish MACD from crossing. Ain't nothing going to be looking good, in my opinion. They're looking strong now, so I'm looking for a big move out of Bitcoin between tonight and tomorrow. And if I don't see it, I'm going to be looking at everything sideways. Just my take. It doesn't have to be yours. Submit your coin request for live analysis. Priority goes to, that's what I said. White Wolf says Sparkcoin. King Hell, I did look at Neon. I think it was the very first one that we looked at. Neon EVM is doing good today. And I think I posted it in our Telegram group. I think I put it over there. Mark Klein says big red candle on Bitcoin. Why is everything dumping now? Everything dumping now? Everything dumping. Everything dumping. Well, if it is, then it's the market makers having fun on a Sunday like they normally do. Oh, did you, Bitcoin? You did do it. You did do it. Okay. Well, I am leaning more toward GAN, knowing what the hell is going on, because the GAN analysis was hinting that we could have a nice little wick down here, but that it would be okay. Okay. That it's a fake out. That's what the GAN, because it goes up higher and into 120,000 next week. Now, I'm not a GAN analyst, and I'm using AI to go through all this stuff, and I don't know, but I'm just tracking it and I'm sharing it with you. But actually, some of that GAN analysis that I was looking at has given some interesting ideas, so I put them on a post-it note over here, such as September 17th possibly being a top area for Bitcoin. September 21 solar eclipse could indicate a reversal and a new cycle, meaning September 21st, according to what they're saying, could be a reversal atop. But then again, in October, there's another call for a 200 up to 200K top. So there's some possibilities of reaching somewhere between 180 and 200 in September and in October both. But again, also on this little post-it note is my notes about the weekly MACD, which are not very happy right now. And so we're dumping now. I'm still looking for a big strong move out of Bitcoin when the market makers come. It's Sunday. They like to pump us up on the Friday. Remember, my thumbnails were saying, hey man, it's Friday, don't go crazy, man. Do we have that over here? Can we do that? I'd be kind of like, can we? Oh snap! I'd be like, it's about to get crazy, y'all. That was, I think that was Thursday, and then the next one was don't go too crazy because it's Friday. Duh. It's a trap. They like to trap on Fridays. I don't ever trust Friday, whatever's going, because there's something going on. So it doesn't surprise me if they pump us on Friday that they would dump us a little bit on Sunday or even Monday. And exciting weekend trading action. I was hoping for maybe a little something. We never got it when we went sideways. And Bitcoin has some issues and altcoins don't care. Still the same thing we're talking about now. Bitcoin is looking bearish and altcoins don't seem to give a F. Wow, you dropped all the way down to one. Did I have orders down there, Bob? I was supposed to have some orders. Did you stop? Did you already bounce back? You little. So that was cool. I'm starting to respect this GAN analysis stuff a little bit more because there was actual warning that might happen. All right, so cool. Flush out. Come and stop everybody else out. Hey. Ooh, sweet, baby. This is not the greatest time to set up anything. I'm just maintaining the position that I have. But since we're down here, I'm going to add to a trade that I have and see if I can. Oh, can we get it there? Yes.
Fingers claw at the void, no rest. Heavy breath drips with poison.
All right. Well, let's see what we got now. Let's zoom out. So megaphone pattern, if you want to look at that idea, either way you want to draw it, typically bearish, although we got this over here. We play by our rules. We got this trend line that's kind of pointing toward there with the wicks and with bodies kind of hitting there. So there was a hint of that happening anyway from the price action before. It's kind of cool just to see those ideas. I like to zoom out a little bit more here. See what I'm looking at. All right, so in this situation, I'm looking for a 113 or a 127. Hey, it looks like we got our 113 here. Oh no, not quite. 110.9. So these are the scary areas that I find that they usually try to dump us down to on these situations if they're going to pump us back up. These are pivot points, reversal places. Didn't quite make it down there, and I thought I did a good job pulling, didn't I? Yeah, you're right there. So we didn't quite touch it. We may still come touch it, or it just may be good enough. We just bouncing out, just wicking out everything. We got about one more hour until CME opens, and remember, they do have that CME gap. Their closing price was 16,000 and something, and we dropped down. Let's just let the market makers and the whales play a good game. But if we don't bounce from this, then this is the start of the sign, and probably how they want us to interpret this. We've lost our main trend line, which we've been following forever since it confirmed with this. Dang, man. Clearly I gotta get some batteries for my mouse. Since it confirmed the trend line and gave us that trend line information right here with this touch at 98, we've been following that trend line. Some people just now figuring out, hey, there's resistance there. They should have saw that when they were doing flags to the upside over here against the 4-hour 200 moving average and everything else that would have helped them figure out that wasn't a good idea. Oh well. One of these days they'll figure it out, and they'll still charge $99 a month. All right, so now you're going to have people with the argument is this confirming? It's not confirming until we get some candle closes below here. Right now we're wicking, but we're making lower lows. Technically we made a higher high and now we made a higher low, which my interpretation of that is let the gains begin. And this is exactly what a top does feel like. Because you don't know. You're trying to figure it out the whole time. And you don't know until it gets confirmed for real. And there are some people calling tops over here and targets down to 88,000. I did see one or two people. And they got some arguments, right? Until we recover some areas. And I got to agree, until we get past, unless we get back up here into this trend line, it's going to be resistance for us. And that's not good, because that can lead us to some top patterns. Even if we make it through this, we still got these ideas of a triple top or some kind of head and shoulders pattern, and it probably would do. And even if it did do it, it can still invalidate and still be all right toward the end of the cycle. So we got a lot of games that could be going on. We could just be turning out to be in a big ass range, right? So until we get candles closing below here, that's the official rule for the people that are less likely to get their asses handed to them. And hopefully, if we can apply those rules and execute those rules, maybe we won't get our asses handed to us too. We're just exercise a little bit of caution over here before we make up our mind and try not to front run it. Because there is a 100 moving average we're bouncing off of. Now it sucks to be on such a big time frame and lose the 50. Because that's a sign of weakness, but it happened over here and we bounced right back. We didn't quite touch the 100. There's a nice bullish cross happening right there. But we're finding support there. There's several things, little things here saying that where we wigged down to you know, it can be some support. But like I said, you know, we're not out of the woods yet, though. Are we getting some angle there? I'm checking for some angle. So, not surprised, although it did look like they were trying to... And note what they did before they did that. They started pumping. It started coming down, and then they start pumping. They did the breakout of a trend line, and then they dumped on everybody's ass that might have brought that about the breakout. And it looked like a good little place to try to get in. And that's how good these market makers are, especially on Sundays. So we know that they're fishing for something. You know, they're coming to come back here and get anybody that might have actually got a long in. Targeting old Jason Casper's entry that he got over here, I bet you. He might get stopped out, or maybe he's got a stop loss lower. I don't know, but they went a hunting. They went a hunting. Which the new songs out today are about being hunted by stop losses. Nice. Well, market makers, this is why we call you assholes. I'm just saying. Because you do stuff like this all the freaking time. Total 3 also took a big dump here on the 3-minute. Oh, and on the... You were looking so good on the 4-hour. Oh my gosh. You were... Where'd your 4-hour dot go now? So it wasn't confirmed. That's the only drawback. Waiting for confirmation. Now, money flow is still in the green. In my honest opinion, I think they're playing with us. I do, but we'll have to see if that remains to be true. Come on, baby. Duck lip us on total 3. You know you can do it. You know you want to do it. Don't turtle chomp us. Give us some duck lips. So I'm holding on that maybe we're faking out. This is my take on it. Doesn't mean I'm right at all. The bear signs are there for Bitcoin, and we need a strong move. I'm still leaning that we can get a strong move. We got some deviations here on this total 3 RSI, and we even bounced there. Everything's pointing up. I think the whales are out here playing games, them dirty little thieving bastards, to do something like that. Run you up, run you down. Play the old heartbeat pattern. They ain't got any Fed news going on today. That's just shameful right there. I'm just saying that's shameful. However, recently you got the bullish crossing 100 over the 200. As crazy as that is, a lot of times when that happens, you'll see price get a dump after that, and that's what happened when it did. About 2 out of 3 times I've found 68% of the chance. Close. 2 out of 3 times, 66 maybe. Just from what I've noticed, I've never actually did a Thomas Bukowski and actually got any strike measurements. I think if you're going to be throwing out percentage numbers in crypto when it comes to patterns, that you should know what the hell you're talking about. And I find that a lot of the people that are throwing out percentages for these patterns are just pulling them out of their ass or regurgitating what they heard from somewhere else, which was maybe be correct on one, but they apply it to everything else. I take offense to that because those actual percentages weigh heavily into my strategies, whether I want to get in on that pattern or not. Well, this one breaks down 90% of the time. And you sound like an asshole 99% of the time. Alright, so let's see if we can get some support here, baby. We wick below, but we got a nice support here on trend line on total 3. Do's it for me, baby, do's it. Oh, look, on the very 1 minute, we're getting a little reaction here. We got the little stiletto hell, which is the early formations of a possible falling wedge. It just looks like a high heel shoe, so I call it that sometimes. Could turn into Adam and Eve, but it could turn into a bottoming. We're just looking for a bottoming pattern to form here. High or low, good chance, good chance. I wouldn't freak out yet. We still got an hour to see where the real moves are going to come. This is just the front running, I believe. Until then, where are we supposed to be looking for altcoin setups? There might be some good ones out there now. Anyway, we got the old Christmas tree lamp shade high heel stiletto heel pattern going on right here. See if we can get something forming here and start coming back up. We'll leave the light on for you right here to show the way on the way, man. And in the meantime, I'm popping over to the 4-hour with a big leg in my face and back to the chat. Obviously says H bar. Did I put that down? Gator Squatch says, I won the war against Temu. Hey, congratulations, my man. Glad you got all that straightened out. Bro, am I saying this right? Weekly Bitcoin MACD just crossed down? It should have done it already, I wouldn't think. But that's the warning sign I'm looking for. I mean, it's working on its way down, but it could take another week for it to actually cross. Unless we get a really strong move. I mean, we'll print our new weekly candle here tonight about 8 o'clock. And then we'll get a better feel for what the new measurements, you know, how they click. But, I mean, it's flirting with the idea, but it was doing that over here, too, not long ago, and scaring, you know, also, because this freaks me out when it starts doing it. That's one of the things, that's one of my main strategies to keep my ass from getting handed to me. If I execute on it, that's the key. Got to execute on it, which I will do if these cross, or I say I will do. A lot of times when they cross, it starts getting bullish on the smaller time frames, and then you end up missing what you need to do. I've found. That's I always pay attention to those bigger time frames. They're not going to lead you wrong. They're going to lead you right. You just got to trust in them. Take a look at BAL. Is this balance? Is that what it was? I think I wrote that down right. BAL. So she's also doing possibly a falling wedge, if you want to look at it that way. Kind of squeezing. Go to candle bodies over here. It lines up better. It's a little bit. Is it a steep? It's on the weekly. Kind of steep. It may not get as good of a reaction here as you would on a more shallow one, but basically, usually your measured move will take you equal to about the 618 right here. That'll be worth to take a measure move. We'll go from that wick down to this wick. And put that at a possible breakout. Well, it's gone up a little bit higher. So, depending on where we break out, it should be taking us back up here toward the top, about $7 if we can get that. This is on the weekly. Let's go to the daily on this one and see what we got going on. It's above the oh, nice. Moving averages like it, man. So you got a bottom trend line. You're deviating from that, so you're starting to get a little curving. Possible bear trap idea. We'll go ahead and include that bear trap into our trend line here. And some rejection, but you're above the 200 moving average and the 50 moving average on this time frame. Hasn't done it yet, hasn't confirmed, but it looks like it's lining up for the golden cross, which is technically a buy signal. I'd say don't buy now, buy the next dip. That's my interpretation of it, because it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Buy signal that sometimes is, you know, you can't do things like that. When you get a signal, the signal means, hey man, just look closer, okay? Get some more verifications. You know, don't just jump in blindly. I mean, that's what a signal means. It's not an absolute buy signal. It's a, hey, there's a possible buy here. That's what a buy signal should be, how it should be interpreted. Unless you're a bot, then you gotta do what you're told to do. So, nice place to add, in my personal opinion. Looks good. You're on the 4 hours. Looks strong to me. Maybe it's another sign that there is a fake out going on. Let's take a look at H-bar. I hope it's a fake out. I don't want to go through another 2-3 months of drawdown and being down on crypto. I don't want to see but a crappy market again. I swear. It might make me want to think about not doing crypto next cycle if that happens, except for Bitcoin. For real. I'm sick of altcoins right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, we got this, something like that, maybe. That's pinching the tip over here. We don't have much to go by other than this trend line. If I'm looking at something, a flag pattern like that, and I got a trend line like this, then this is my line in the sand. We break this, then this pattern is for me. I'm not looking for any kind of triangle or flag or anything if it does that idea. Break a trend line, it's all over for me. There's a much less chance that things will work out. However, bouncing off of a 382 for any kind of flag idea could be good. I'm not a big flag chaser, but when I do zoom out on this one and I look at the bigger picture of things, we see that we got a W shape here. We got a neckline idea right here. And we see that we came down and retested that neckline and therefore support resistance. And just looking back at where we've been can tell us where we might be freaking going. The measure move from that one takes us up to these juicy areas right around our 113. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot for the 113 target because fib wise, that's where I'd be going anyway. Not many people use the 113. It's a shame. They're missing out on a lot of higher highs. An easier way, swing high to swing low because we're in this pool's jurisdiction. And the 0786er. These are more stronger targets. They'll hold more weight. The other ones are a little bit more fine-tuned to the little movement we got here. But they're still an even better target for this little guy. And without using my fibs to do it, I'll just go ahead and do this. And it takes us right up here to a possible double top scenario. Unless something really exciting happens. But that'd be cool to go to 40 cents. I ain't gonna bitch about that. So for H-bar, I kind of like 34 and 40 cents really for the bigger targets. I mean, if we're going to break out and go up there, it's 30 to 56% gains there. I guess we'll post this. This is H-bar on the 4-hour swing trade targets. H-bar 4-hour chart. All right, take a look at VET VeChain. 24 people hanging out with me. Have I been going an hour and a half already? Hour and 20 minutes already? Wow. It never feels like it. Never feels like it. So this is VeChain. She's been in her little zone over here. And my take on it with my fib strategy is that anything below 3 cents is like, man, I wish I bought more VeChain below 3 cents, especially we get up to 4.5, 5 cent areas over here, 5.5. That is still what I'm looking for. Nothing's really changed over on VeChain. We're just waiting for it to do what she's going to do when she want to do it. Got a nice little, we had a flat trend line, double bottom situation. Haven't confirmed that double bottom because we hadn't got above this. That makes a great target too, just right above that 3 cent area, about 3.3, 3.4. Looks like we're trying to head there. We need to. Just got to get up to get a higher high, or at least come up and tap that area if nothing else. And then we can start working on a measure move that will take us up around 4 point, right at 5 cents. So VeChain, I like it. This one I hope gets back up to around 30 cents again. That would be cool. It was up at 8 cents just in December, and that was pretty decent. And that should be where we start to go over the next few, weeks, is to try to take out that 8. Our whole goal is to try to take out whatever our previous high was. That's its mission, and we got to grade them on how well they're going to do that mission. Some of them are going to suck at it. Some of them might not actually complete their mission. They might get killed, go MIA, but we got to encourage them and try to get them to go up there and realize, man, that's what we expect you to do. Grab your gun and go get it. Take a look at Zilliqa. Zilliqa on the 4-hour. A lot of the same stuff, man. You're just all of these are in some of these. Let's zoom out. Zoom out on Zilliqa. Yeah, she's been hit. Zilliqa. It was, I think it was the first one to do the is it ZK rollups? Is that right? It was Sharding. It was the first one to do sharding. And then everybody copied their technology, and suddenly Zilliqa just wasn't that important anymore. Everybody else could do what they could do. And they were shinier and new, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they got a DEX and they've got some stuff. They had an ecosystem. It just hasn't grown over the past cycle that I know of, that I'm aware of. No, not many people talk about it. So hopefully 6 and 7 cents will get seen. Now this was May 22 when it was up. Last year in March, it only didn't get up to a nickel. It's at 1.1 cents, so it's just one of those dying coins. One of the things I got to mention about these dying coins, when they're not popular anymore, all right, like Zilliqa, they got 21 billion coins. When you start getting that damn many coins, you can expect this kind of stuff to happen. It's going to take forever for this thing to move. It's going to take a lot for it to move. This one's got a $233 million dollar market cap now. And that's not enough to get it up above there. Used to, that was enough to get it up to really good places before all them tokens started unlocking and being out there. And now it's oversaturated with 21 billion tokens. I think most of them have been released there, but now we're still in the brunt of it. So this is the lesson to take away from that we need to put in the back of our head when we see all these shiny new coins coming out, and they've got billions of coins. And I know Caspa's one of them. They got, but we can still get caught when the hype is gone. Man, them suckers move like molasses, and they just roll over, pass out, don't do much. XRP was the same way. Cardano the same way. I mean, eventually, after several freaking cycles, you can start seeing the traction from them. They're just big ass token supplies just make boring ass plays, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I still play them. Not dissing them, but it's how it works. They will try your patience. In an arena of allegedly fast money, it'll try your damn patience. All right, so Engine Coin. I haven't looked at this one in a minute. Let me clear this off. She's just been down in her little bottom range and not doing much. Made lower lows from November. Let's see, this was December. Got here in April on Liberation Day, and we've been back at our liberation prices several times. Engine's a gaming token, and again, I think it's got a lot of coins too, right? I can't remember. So 236 Fibonacci identifies the support resistance area, which was the previous bottoms the last time, until we decided, I want to go back and see the original bottom, because wasn't enough to freak everybody out here. I got to freak them out more. So 13 cents between now and 13 cents, and that's, man, you can double up your game there. $100 in here, you can take it out there. Should you? I mean, that's your call. This one's now a boomer coin, because I mean, pretty much after 6 months, I think your new coins become boomer coins in crypto. Everybody, oh, that's old school. Hey, you remember Celestia? Remember Tia? Yeah, it was hot. It was $20. Everybody loved it. Now nobody wants to touch it, like at $2 or something. It's not shiny anymore, but when it was shiny, man, everybody's quick out there to hype it, how it's just going to change everything, be massive. And I think when you see influencers do that, you should take note of who they are. I did. See them pumping coins, and then you see those things rug, or there's usually a connection and a reason why they're so vigilant behind those coins. Especially if they never talk about it again, they just kind of, it dumps in the well, look at this new shiny coin. It's like they never come out and say, man, I did not expect that, because that's what I have to do if I ever. Well, hey, let's set this coin. I might try this one. They'll come back and say, I did, and it sucked. Satoshi VM buying at $8. Yeah. Thank you, Lady of Crypto. I'll look at you sideways now. Thank Thank you, Miles, for shilling that coin. I look at you sideways now, too. Still listen to I'll still entertain what you have to say, but I don't trust it as far as I can throw it anymore. It's stupid, in my opinion, to be some kind of influencer and try to be some kind of coin shill. It's dishonest. It's lack of integrity, and it's just going to kill yourself or affiliate yourself with a rug pull. It's been some other ones, some other YouTubers. I think Project Moon Gold was one of them. Had a Mandy coin coming out. Problem is not to rug. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine what happened to that coin? I'll let you guys guess. Here we are, H-bar. Nice. Our original trend line down here. I'm going to tighten her up a little bit. Looks like she came down and touched it and barely did so. Wicked off of it. To me, that's a sign of strength. Yes, very strength. So we're deviating from that. See, we got that, and it's got the angles on the candle. So the angles, it respects the line. It goes right along the line. So to me, that's trying to take. I'm bouncing off of this 23-cent area. Let's do it, baby. I believe that was probably a 236 fib, right? Let's pull it out. Pull it out and show everybody. Yeah, 236 fib area, and you got some good pumpy pumps up here, actually. We're changing here to 40 cents. Were you a bigger? No. Okay. I don't know if things changed. Ah, come on. Stop it. I'm just trying to move this little thing up there to 41. And we are still within this guy, so we don't have to worry about all those little nitpicky fibs over here. Yeah, okay, lines up. Yeah, so 34 is coming in kind of strong. We're also going to put this one over here at 37 cents, and now you can see where I also got my 44 and 47 cent target over there. So I think we got some decent little targets over here for H bar. Move up. Again, the biggest one I'm looking for, if I had to point one out, just for where we were bouncing off of, I'd be really, really seriously looking here at 42. I think I'll make it white or stand out or something. So H bar, I guess we'll take this one. I'll post these targets. Still looks pretty good to me. H bar, this is the daily. Based on sweet fib magic. All right, I think we went over BAL, if I spelled that right, if I wrote it down right. Did we go over Cardano? We didn't look over Cardano, I don't think. Cardano, another one that's got way too many freaking coins, but at least she's finally doing something. I remember when this one stayed 4 cents or a nickel for like ever. Moved like molasses. And I used to have a bunch of Cardano. I finally just got tired of it. And sold it when she got up to one of her new all-time highs. And I'm like, I don't think I'm done with you for a while. Usually regret those decisions. Kind of do. That's what it is. It's deviating. That's cool. It's at 8. You're 91 cents right now, Cardano. She was down at 58 at her lows, stepping up, higher highs, higher lows. Looking for this target over here, 114, and then I got this sweet-ass target right over here, right around 144 that I'm shooting for a higher high. That's what we need to do, is make a higher high. And even another target at 154 right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for an hour and a half, and that's probably enough. I basically want to come here and see what we can find out for some altcoins. They're either up too high, but we're getting a pullback. Laura Montbeth, I'm got deals out there. How you looking right now? How much did we give back already? 1%? Not bad. How much did you give back this hour? 2-3%? Oh, people got scared. So, do you see what happened right there? Do you see what happened on the weekends? My rule for the weekends anymore is not to chase any candles. My rules for the weekends are to have targets set and wait for price to hit it so I can get paid. Because there's nobody here on the weekends yet. In summer, retail's not here yet. Now, when retail comes, it gets fun AF on the weekends, and weekends will be one of your most profitable times. You're like, holy crap! But weekends are for selling; they're not for buying. That's my rule. It doesn't have to be yours, but I think that you'll eventually come around to see that too. But it's easy to get people like Friday moves to get to people. I mean, hell, even your seasoned guru professional traders got enticed to follow all that stuff, right? I'm following that flag to the upside. 120,000. We're going to be there probably by the night, and then not. Because you don't trust them Friday moves. They try to trap you on the weekend, we found. And they're pretty clever, pretty gosh darn clever. So again, I'm looking for a strong move out of Bitcoin because we ain't got no other choice if we want to remain bullish. You guys to do something. We can carry this trend line down, see if we've, can you? Can you go to 110? Are you trying to do that? Or are you trying to catch around here? Let's hope that she catches and doesn't come down to 110 or even 111 again. She wicked down and now she's trying to curve around a little bit. Candle wise on the I got Ichimoku candles. I got a little Morningstar guy right there. Maybe that'll give us a little traction. Get above the 9-moving average. But we'll know more tonight, I believe, and in about 30 minutes, the truth will start coming out. Remember, we do have that CME gap. It is higher, somewhere around 116, wherever we were Friday. We pumped us up over here Friday, right? We'll just come over here. Is it? Seriously? It says over here 116,850 was it, but I've got 117. Are you giving me the right price? I want... What the hell? Just for contract wicks? No. Status line. Canvas. Girls. I feel like my price is not being reflected accurately there. That is a scary ass candle, ladies and gentlemen. The only hope I can give you on this particular time frame is that you had the buy signal. Crazy how that works, isn't it? And what happened after the buy signal? 50 moving average across 200. We dumped. So how I'd say I interpret that is don't buy the signal, buy the next pullback. Which, by that theory, this should be it. So takes balls to do it. And there's no guarantees, but that's just the rule that I view for myself. These moving averages have some work to do, but we could still see us trying to work our little happy asses back up there. And again, we got to get past 118,000. Guys, I'll see you tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Go to the end screen. I think there's maybe some new songs over there, and then we'll be back again tomorrow night and see what kind of damage the market makers have done. And hopefully, cross our fingers, we're heading toward 118,000. Because if we don't see that, then that weekly MACD is starting to gain some ground. We got to really pay some close attention to our weekly candle close, which happens tonight at 8 p.m. I'll be back here at 10:30 p.m. to talk about it. Good night, everybody. I will see you then. As soon as we go to the end screen with the music. Oh, I didn't know that you got the other one. Always says, I'm so confused about Bitcoin MACD crossed on the weekend. I don't see it actually crossing yet. And it may just depend on your exchange, and maybe if you're on mobile. There's been some times I'd look on my mobile app on what was there, and I would see crosses before I actually saw it on TradingView. So I don't know. But the official daily on TradingView and all, I haven't seen it cross yet on anything on the weekly. But I am looking for it. I'll give you a gem earlier for tonight. Hey, I appreciate your greatest watch. We'll take a look at it. You might have to remind me or give it to me again, but we'll do it. Hey, there's Joe. How's it going? Sweet. You're the man, Gator Squatch. going to have to build you an audience, my man. Because I have some deep dive news on Bitcoin, but I'm not going to put it out of there because people will not like it. That sounds scary. Maybe. We hope. There's also an opportunity for them to play some serious games with us. But in general, that's what we hope.
I'm tracking signals, but you steal the show. I read your tears, trying to crack the code. Overthinking moves, losing down the road. We're locked in this vibe, a risky ride. Humps and dips, we're along for the glide. We ride the highs, then you drive me cold. 3 waves to a crash, that's the story told. I dodge the lows, then you pull me near. 3 dips to a lift, feeling crystal clear.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Wild and raw in this dark love trap. We're breaking the law. Ride, drop, yeah. Lift. Crypto love. Hashtag that glow. Hey, must be the crypto. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be I'm posted Discord where the hype's too loud. Shills be pumping coins, got the
We're already
whole
above the
damn
0.5
crowd. I was young, chased
Fibonacci
the
from this
buzz,
high to the
thought
low
I'm real
here.
quick.
There's a good
Bet my
chance that
stack,
we
no
will
research,
recover
man,
from
that
this
move
little
was
dip, in
sick.
my
Leverage
personal
high, no
opinion.
stop loss. Watch my wallet
You can
be
hang me
no
by
too
the
long,
toenails if we
dip,
don't,
let
but
me
that's
in
just
the
what I'm
weeds.
seeing
This
right
was
now,
just
this
it,
last
hold
little
tight,
minute.
but I crashed so hard. Now I'm
If I
back
can
with
move it
smarts,
over
trading
here.
clean, no
Getting past the
scars.
0.5 is usually puts us a little bit more on the bull side of things, especially if we can hold it. If we didn't, we could be rolling over. So this is on the 1 minute time frame. It's a shot in the dark call, but I'll call it.
Crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be now riding charts. Got my game on lock. Check the tag, read the white paper, know the market's clock. Discord's wild, but I don't chase the shillers, empty hype. Set my sales, keep it cool, watch my profits spike.
Still need to make a higher high though. That's one thing we haven't done yet. So I can still be wrong, but I'm leaning toward what the flips say.
With me, we'll be stacking crypto to the top. Woo! If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Yo, why you chasing every pump? That's a rookie move. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey, keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose. Stay sharp. Plan your exit right. Trade with me, we'll light the spark. Stacking day and night. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Discourse noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them
See you on the Nitro,
coins in the
everybody.
game with me.